Oh, okay. I think we're live and going. Not sure. Yeah. Okay. Let me bring up. Oh.
That's what we're suffering with.
Yeah, it listens to it. Creepy.
So the last place that we left off on was between 307 and 316.
Okay, just before this then. Yeah, it was right. It was with the driving off through the road
with the rack focus on Gringo's car driving away.
Yep. Okay. Was there an end to that sequence? 306? That's not right.
307 to 316.
Oh, 316. That is right. Okay. So I really like the one I was trying to describe to you last time you were here.
Yeah, no, this is just a.
Oh, okay.
This is not. This is.
Do you remember what the idea was?
Yeah, it was the same scene from the movie where you saw the side of the eye, right in the rearview mirror. Is that what you're talking about? No.
No,
that wasn't it. That was
this was the guy's a block over.
Right.
And so right because he comes from looking to the right. I see 5 mounted cowboys off to my right, and then
12 more.
And then as he looks left, as he's crossing an intersection, and he looks like 1 block over, and there's a whole bunch of guys on bikes paralleling him. Right, they're following him just 1 block over.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and so we go from 5 guys, going like, we see you, to over there. Oh shit, there's half the army.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Now, when you said paralleling them, so we're looking at on a totally different street.
Correct, the next street over.
Yep. As you're going through the intersections, you see them rolling the same speed.
Right. I mean, try and find a Sharpie. One of these not work. Can you tear me out a piece of paper? Or is this is it 21 that we're on or 20?
20.
It's 20. Okay.
Starting to run out. Wait a minute, no.
I can get us more paper.
Okay, cool.
So I'm just going to use the bottom half here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be, there's a block, road. Wonderful.
Oh yeah, man, your skills are just phenomenal.
So Gringo in his truck is coming this way, and as he crosses, his face will look this way, where we see the motorcycles.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all headed this way too. This is 5 over here.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. So, where's 19? Where's do we have a description for 19? Just to refresh my brain as we're coming out of that shop.
19's right there. Oh, that marker smells good.
Right. Okay. So,
let's get a.
That's the 326.
Okay, so 316.
That's 307. Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, the last one was 316.
So this is just incorrect.
Yeah.
316. Because Austin 316 says WW.
Oh.
Remember? That was his catchphrase? I just whooped your.
No, man.
Oh, yeah, he's making fun of the, not making fun of, but parodying the John 316.
Okay.
Because that's one of the most common, or like, popular.
Yes.
Right?
Very much
Well,
so.
he made up Austin 316. It was also popular. So to 326, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. That's going to be an awesome amount of time, I think.
Yes.
For these two shots. So, in an amazing world, try this on for size. It is this shot. I'm in the back of the pickup, and we don't have to move fast for this to happen. It just has to be coordinated. I'm in the back of the pickup. I'm picking up his face instead of, because
right.
I'm picking up his face. And then as we pass by the 5 on the right, I go from that, because if we on the side there, and so I can pick them up when with the camera as the truck drives by. I can do, I can stay on them. And then.
So you're talking about from the interior of the cab.
But I'm in the back. I'm shooting through the back window.
Got you.
Right? And then it's a quick cut to his eyes moving from one side to the other. And then we get the shot of crossing the intersection with paralleling bikes. So it's a pretty quick shot.
Let's see how that looks in writing. So the first, so are we going to be going bullet point?
Do you want to do the beats before you throw out the actual shot descriptions? Like a summary for this sequence first?
Yeah.
Okay, we can beat this first. So the first beat would be, and folks, he's named Gringo just because we didn't really have a good name for him.
Yeah. It could be Bob for all you know. Yeah.
So beat 1 is Gringo sees the quote 5 mounted cowboys. And then beat 2 is he sees a dozen or more. Okay, so shot 20.1. These are the beats. Now we're going to the actual shot. So this is close up of what would you call it? Cab rearview mirror as opposed to the exterior ones? Yeah, so cab rearview mirror.
Rearview mirror, okay.
Yeah, so close up of cab rearview mirror.
Oh man, rear, R-E-A-R.
Correct.
View. Mirror.
From truck bed.
From truck bed.
Period. Pan right to pick up.
Is this a new one or this?
Same one. Yep.
Pan right.
Handwrite picking up, not to confuse the verb of picking something up with the pickup truck, right? So yeah, handwrite picking up 5 motorcycles parked on the right, parked on the side of road.
On the right side of the road.
Okay, right's actually
Right.
established. We can stretch that out. Picking up 5 motorcycles, that'll be enough. Is that a mess? There we go. So 20.2. What does that mean? This one's real quick though. So this is extreme close-up. Oh, I should preface this: interior truck. INT dot truck. And so what do we have? Extreme close-up. Yeah, Gringo's eyes move from right to left. And then 20.3, and I have an idea for a 20.4. I'll run it by you as soon as we write this one out. So this is so the camera's inside the truck, shooting to outside the truck. So exterior wide. Camera in truck. Dolly across. Intersection. Tracking motorcycles. So here's the 20.4 that flashed through my eyes is that after we see that all the motorcycles go by, then we have a reverse, like a medium, so put the camera maybe right here of the truck going by and his face just showing like a oh shit look. Okay. So yes, 20.4. Let me move it to the space.
Where do you want to hear?
Yeah, I think so. Rather than writing, sorry.
Right here.
Correct. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm laughing at my own absurdity, but my brain is weird.
No. No, there's got to be.
So this is external neighborhood reverse of 20.3.
Exterior.
Yeah, exterior XT neighborhood.
Any wide camera or anything like that?
Oh yeah, this is wide. Okay. Medium wide. Reverse of 20.3. And then the directorial note was Gringo reacts in, I don't know, fear, horror, whatever.
Line right there.
Yeah, that's probably perfect.
Now let me think of this for a second.
Yeah, however you want him to react.
Yes. Now, folks, you'll see me get up. I go up and down because I get really excited, and sometimes when I really get excited, I have to use the restroom.
John gets ants in his pants.
Yeah, I sure do. So let me think about this, right? Well, let's think about this. So you're in a town, you see the 5 mile cowboys, then you look adjacent to your right, parallel to you is the motorcycle gang basically almost following you to the T, right?
Yeah.
Now, the feeling at that moment when you
Dread.
realize.
It's that heart sinking, like when you know you're caught.
Right.
And that feeling goes all the way back to like 4 years old.
Yeah. Now, Gringo, if you remember, Gringo is not some little scary kid, you know, that's new to this. He is an outlaw in his own mind. So but even being an outlaw, you're outnumbered. How would you react?
To me, it's dread. It's the realization that this is probably the end. I'm in over my head.
Mm-hmm.
It's that oh shit moment.
Yeah.
When you realize that you're not coming back from this.
Okay.
I feel like this is when it should be really sinking into him. Like the gravity of what he's done.
The look on the face like.
Yes. Uh-huh. It's a realization.
Yeah. Wide-eyed. Gringo.
I would say Gringo expresses, and then whatever it is.
And then we'll work on that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's between you and the actor.
Gringo. What was the?
I would say like shock and dread.
Gringo gives.
Definitely dread, like sinking heart dread.
Ooh. Of sinking dread.
Yeah.
Sinking dread because you'll be dead. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Ringo gives a look of sinking dread.
So that's 4 shots for 10 seconds. That's.
Mm-hmm.
We can do things like drag this out if we like we slow this down a little bit. That'll make it a little more, I guess, dramatic in the playback.
Like slow motion a little bit?
Bingo. Exactly.
Because slow motion in itself brings dread, dude.
Yeah, well, and drama. So the dread stems from anticipation. Yes. Because it's moving slower. You're like, come on, get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to excuse me because I'm in my brain. I see it.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Not only do I see it, but that look at his face, the slow motion.
Right?
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Does this pop out at all? No, I just have to move it to a different. I'll bring this over here. Split it with that. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll get us through that nicely.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next?
So just concluded with 20.
Correct.
Okay.
Let's 20 this.
Oh yeah.
And then, do you want to keep this note?
Not really.
Okay, so then that paper is out and done as well. Correct.
Because then it gets confusing. Because you know how yeah.
I tucked that in there for you.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I had it right on the front of the bar.
Yeah, because I was looking, I'm like, how did that get there? Got you.
Because John loves his donuts.
That's right. Diggy donuts. All right, brother. 21.
I'm going to play the lyrics.
Okay. So, well, let me get the 21 on here. I'm getting excited. And folks, I might need to use the restroom. 21. That laugh's making me, oh yeah, my guts are starting to blow up. Guts are starting to blow up, dude.
This has absolutely inspired me. Just seeing this, John. And
oh, you like my artwork there, huh? Yeah.
Yep.
You see that, folks? Pure artwork.
So this is the little scribble that John had on there. I don't know if we could get that up closer. So that's his idea for this shot. And so I think I know exactly what he's going for. I am inspired, and he's let's see. Ads,
and ads.
So we're constantly scouring YouTube for reference clips. That way we can say, hey, is this sort of the vibe you're going for? This is a sort of camera movement, actor movement, what. So right now I'm pulling up one of the battle scenes from the 300, the Gerard Butler movie. And so based off of that side, I'm imagining a side scrolling. So I gotta scroll through here and try and find.
Oh yeah, epic battle scene.
So I'm imagining something similar to this, but with the pickup truck and all the guys, um, the cartel going against him. Now, we won't emulate the zooming and the time ramping, speed ramping, but this sort of. I think we could have a lot of fun with this if we choreograph this into a oneer.
Woo!
And so
what movie did we see that one shot? It was a war scene. It was a war movie.
Oh, the
1922?
Was that the name of it? 1914. 1914? 1917.
1917.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I almost said it, but I didn't want to be wrong. Yeah, 1917. The whole movie's a oneer.
Yeah.
It's not actually, but they hide the cuts so well you don't even realize they're there. But yeah, so kind of like how this battle for the 300, maybe the earlier battle, the first battle might be a better. This is the first battle. Anyway. That's another movie. But yeah. So essentially, we have a camera vehicle that parallels the truck. As the truck drives down whatever neighborhood we can find to shoot this in. And then all of the action happens as the truck passes by. What was the end time on 20?
20 end time was, I think, 26. Yeah, 326.
Okay, so from here we had it was one of those like this was closer to 325 than like 3/4. So I just landed it on 26 because like 26.2 the lyric starts. So 26 to 35. So 9 seconds. We got 9 seconds for this.
So you said
same time. So 325.
325.
Correct.
Okay, because it ended at 326.
Oh, sorry, 226. Thank you.
326
to 335.
335.
So 9 seconds. So if we shoot.
So that's a nice amount of time.
If we shoot an 18-second choreographed. How do we get to speed it up? My bad. That's backwards. I have to do some math. We have to slow it down. So 9 seconds. That's 4.5. Yeah. But okay, so the lyric, shouting, shooting, I can't let them catch me. I have to make the roses back door. What was your? Because you only had that written here.
Right.
So he drives through a gauntlet. Was there more?
But that's on 22.
Okay, so that was, yeah. So,
once again, I got to get up because I got to go back and remember how I saw that. I saw that, but that
so okay, so in my mind, we can do this two ways. We can do it the sideways one, or the long thing, where we see everything that happens, including the bikes tailgating him, tailing him, maybe during the oneer, like a couple of them pull up next to him or pass him. We just want to get a lot of action happening in this very short clip, because when we slow it down, just like stuff flying everywhere.
I see 3 shots in this. One is the side view, but then it says shouting and shooting, but it doesn't specify on who is shouting. Is it him shouting? Is it them shouting? So in other words, what I mean by that, because shooting and shouting comes to my mind, to get maybe some, I don't know if you, not so much of a close-up, not so close-up shot, but while the action is going on, we see them from the back and the truck is going by with the motorcycle chasing them. But I was looking at another scene where we're focused on these 2 guys, or how many ever guys here, shooting, but shouting.
Yeah. Some close-ups.
Yeah. The motorcycle riders are going to be masked.
Nice. The other sort of I was envisioning also a shot. So we put the camera in front of the truck, this sort of thing. So now we're looking at the truck, or perhaps maybe over
You
the.
can draw on this. This is.
I don't want to draw until.
I mean, if you have ideas you want to throw out there, because this is the writing page of this. So.
Oh, okay.
So if you wanted to just, jot down ideas.
So this is our truck coming at us. So we put the camera, here, right? So now if we can frame the truck frame left. That way we have like centered right of the frame to see behind. We can see all these motorcycles pulling behind it. Or would it be the 5?
It would be the 12 or whatever coming. Now, okay, it would be the 12 that would be coming behind him, which would almost go back to the rear view mirror thing, but that one, they would be coming behind them. But where would they be coming from?
Well, the next block over.
The next block over.
Yeah, it's we don't have to get.
Yeah.
I don't think that deep of logistics are going to be needed.
Nope.
Because this is about showing specific points in time. So it would be a tracking backward shot. We can have these bikes pull in behind. They can have their guns drawn. We'll put in muzzle flashes in post. So they can just do this. Maybe we have a couple of guys in the road that are doing this as he drives by. Bullet holes on the truck might be a bit of a challenge. I can do that in post. It's just more work to get digital elements and do the tracking and all that. Can be done. I'd also suggested decals for the truck, so we can just put some gunshot decals on. They'll play very well to the camera, unless we're doing a close up, which we won't be.
Right.
So shouting and shooting, I can't let them catch me. I have to make it to Rose's back door. I feel like we want to land back on this face of determination at the end of this. So the last shot's got to be like a close up of him, determined. So what if we start with this shot, showing, all these bikes pulling in behind him. They can already be firing. Then we can, because we're talking about 21, then we can do this guy, a wide of everything happening at once.
Mm-hmm.
And then we do the close up of determination.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying if you ever been shot at before, but usually the first move of some, from the hood, shot, we duck. So if you're driving, because I've been in a place where they were shooting,
right,
and I'm driving, and
your head goes down and your shoulders go up.
Yeah, you're driving kind of like this. You know what I mean?
Now, is he strapped? Is he going to be shooting back?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, so that's what I wanted to talk to, shouting and shooting. It seems like shouting and shooting, that would be him as well. It would be
right. It could be him. It could be them. It could be everybody, him and them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So grammatically, I think the lyric means that he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, these are lyrics. We can't assume that.
Right. We can't catch his face, like kind of cussing him out a little bit.
20 again. I lost.
Yep. Oh, don't even worry.
The last shot. Okay, it was that one. Perfect. Yeah. So from the parallel army riding to this showing them pulling in. Shot of him with guerrilla. We may want to come back to his face again. Just or I was planning a little too fast. Okay. Yeah.
Do it again. That's it.
Okay.
I had to see it. I'm a visual looker.
And you know what I'm doing? I'm doing what Disney did to sell Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Okay.
When he pitched it to the producers or the people who were going to pay for it, he literally acted it out on stage in front of them.
Yeah.
He played all the parts.
Yeah.
In order to show them the vision.
Hey, whatever it takes.
Right? Okay. So.
You want to write on that, or?
You said this was going to be the right page.
Never mind. My brain just went. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Okay. So shot 21.1. We don't need to beat this.
1.
So this is X neighborhood wide.
Exterior neighborhood.
Middle of street wide.
Oh my goodness, how do you spell neighbor?
NEIGHBOR.
Yep. Exterior neighborhood,
comma, middle of street wide.
Street.
What up, dude?
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if the listening audience can hear, but we have an ice cream man that honks this horn. Yeah. Oh, he stopped.
He'll pick up again. Okay. Yeah, period. Okay, so this is reverse tracking.
Under the same 21.
Correct. Yeah.
Reverse tracking.
Reverse of truck tracking down street.
Reverse of truck tracking.
Correct.
Down the street.
And correct. And now the directorial comment was
period.
yeah. And so probably maybe bullet both of these because these aren't beats, but these are the technicalities in the directorials.
Okay, so bullet and bullet.
Yep. So the directorial was Gringo driving truck in fear, motorcycles pulling behind him, firing guns.
So shall I put it like my little line here and then?
Yeah. However. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Gringo driving in fear.
Yep. Motorcycles pulling behind, shooting at truck.
Pulling behind, shooting at truck.
How do we show who's watching? I don't know how to do this. This is my first. There's got to be a way to show who's actually watching.
I like that idea.
I don't know how to do it. Hey, whoever's watching, if you know how to show who's watching, like a like a chat list.
Okay, so well, go ahead because I already got my note in my head.
What's your note?
So, and maybe I need to go back to it's just a note.
Yeah.
So, he went in with the stoic look, not stoic, but, remember from the time he slammed down his drink, left his apartment
Right.
on the road, he has one look on his face. But as we're in these scenes, I would like to see a deterioration of that braveness.
You're right. So from leaving his house, it's determination. I'm going to do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to the overlook over El Paso, and it's changed to like the anticipation of seeing Felina, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't about I'm going to do this because he's here now. It's like it's right there. I'm almost there.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he shows up, he realizes the dangers. You're totally right.
Yep.
So now it's a degradation.
He's in survival mode now.
Bingo. Exactly. So hence these close-ups of his eyes, which would be the last shot of 21. So so the next 21.2, this is our wide, the 300 shot.
And before you go into the wide 200 shot, I think that the deterioration comes in automatically when the motorcycles pull behind them. Because it's one thing when you're just passing a couple of guys shooting at you, you can pass by. But when all of a sudden you look at all of these motorcycles behind you,
right? It's
like, oh man, because you ain't gonna outrun them like you can,
No, this is Custer's last stand.
Yeah. So okay. I'm sorry, folks. We laugh at morbid stuff here, because we're sick like that.
Yep. I was a child of the '80s.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna tell you, I'm old. I was a child of the. We won't go anymore.
So this was going to be, exterior neighborhood, wide.
Okay. Exterior neighborhood. Hood wide. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So tech note, camera parallels truck tracking left down road. Camera parallels truck tracking left down road. Camera parallels truck.
Truck.
Yep. tracking left, down road. I'm repeating it so I don't forget, and then you can hear it over and over because I don't know where you were on the right.
Yeah, because my brain, it has to be rebooted.
Perfect. So this is, I don't know if you want to put the 300 shot.
Yes. And let me put this in. Cool.
So I'm imagining every action movie that has somebody running being shot at.
As we look at someone get out of the car. Oh, folks, we are live. Oh, well.
I think they're harmless.
Yeah.
You never know what happens in this hood.
You never know.
The 300 shot. Okay, so directorial note, then the bullet would be Gringo driving truck while in fear while being shot at. Shot and yelled at.
Gringo driving truck in fear.
Mm-hmm. Now, how we're going to shoot up his truck without shooting up his truck?
Yeah, because the next 22 is going to be a rough one. But I have an idea.
Oh, it's my neighbor's showing up, that's all.
Gringo driving truck in fear. Yelling.
Yeah.
Is it yelling?
However you want.
Yeah, I don't.
He could be. Like, they're just visiting next door. Okay. I mean, he certainly could be. He's being shot at. There's an absolute possibility that he's either yelling back at them or he's just yelling in fear. He's like, ah! We're not going to hear it. We're only going to see it.
Yeah, because it's a silent.
You can decide that later.
Yeah. Gringo driving truck in fear. Is there anything else we're adding to that?
Period. Comma, while being shot at. Shot and yelled at. That was it. While being shot and yelled at.
Yes.
Okay, and then the last shot was close up. I think
21-3.
Yeah, 21-3.
3.
So this is going to be I need to find out what the actual technical. How do you note it when the camera is outside but the subject is inside? So I think it's the subject. So interior pickup.
Yes, because I have an idea, but go.
Interior pickup, or truck. Sorry, say truck. Sorry. Or truck. I don't know use the word up because that actually use up. So okay, so interior truck. What was it? Close up. Of Gringo. So this is going to be like Gringo's basically close-up reaction to being shot at, showing his fear and determination in both.
Yes.
So this is heroism. And what is heroism? What's the difference between being a foolhardy and hero?
What is the difference?
Whether or not you succeed. If you succeed, you're a hero. If you don't, then you're a fool.
Well,
right?
Obviously, I'm gonna put damn fool. Not even fool. You a damn fool.
You want to drop that L?
Yeah, man. Ain't no woman worth getting shot at, bro. But
Okay, close up of Gringo. Again, driving in fear.
Okay.
So this
continue.
I think to differentiate it from 21-2, just in terms of words and verbiage, close up of Gringo reaction to violence or something.
Yes. Okay.
So it would be like a dash, and then his reaction to.
Here it is right here. Gringo's reaction to being shot at in truck.
Perfect. We can just stop at the shot at. We know we're in the truck.
Okay. Now, before we go on any further, right? So there's two ways that I see the camera. The camera will not be at head level. And I don't know how you would do this, brother, but the camera would actually be lower.
Oh yeah.
Where in other words,
I see it.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep. So
I'm just telling you what I see in my mind's eye.
No. You're totally right.
What's up?
Yes, that's the dash. Low angle. I see it. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Now, we might want to put that in there or not, but as he's driving, right, his hands on the wheel, all this stuff's coming, and he ducks. And as he ducks, I want to see that part where his arm either is leaning on the chair or it kind of goes, off the side with the gun in it, where you see the gun come down because he's shooting. And, it's something about it just adds to the intensity of the scene with the gunshot. Because this guy's like, man, he's still driving. He's determined. He's ducking, and boom, here's his arm as he's got his gun. And he's like looking at, you know what I mean? I don't know how you can put that in words.
In this shot, because I was kind of thinking about like how can we simulate some broken glass? I think this would be the perfect shot to do it. Because he's leaning down, we can have a grip, just toss a little bit of. We can fabricate some broken glass out of plexiglass or something.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And we'll just have him throw that in there.
Shall we put that in as a note?
Yeah. Just put broken glass tossed by grip ?
Tossed by grip ?
Reviews.
Hey, I'll take the reviews.
Right.
We're just having fun. I do want to put that part where he's leaning down.
Yeah, well,
because I want to make sure because I might forget.
Yeah. So like Gringo ducks to avoid bullets.
There we go.
With gun in hand. Gringo ducks to avoid bullets with gun in hand.
Ducks to avoid
bullets
and glass.
There you go.
Well, yeah.
I think the glass just follows.
Yeah.
I'm only trying to save space.
Oh.
You don't have to put the glass.
Just
sure.
Sorry. Gringo ducks to avoid bullets and glass. With gun.
While drawing gun, holding gun.
While holding gun.
Because you wanted to make sure that we saw that
in
that shot. Okay.
Okay.
21.4 optional.
Because it says back door.
What's your idea?
The 21.4, the back, making it to the Rosa's Cantina. It's almost like at this point he knows he's gonna die, but a thought comes into his mind, almost like a thought, the thought bubble, and him actually seeing that back door of Rosa's Cantina.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah. So in my instance, she's either standing in the door or she's opening the door as the camera pushes in toward it.
Right. So
in the margin, I would put optional for time. I'm pretty sure we can fit that in 9 seconds.
Optional for time, yeah.
It's just that this, I want to draw this one out as much as possible.
Yes.
So I'm thinking like 2 seconds, 5 seconds, like a second and a half. And then this one I'm sure we can have this like roll over into 22.
Okay. This. I don't know, Mitch. Something is dreadfully wrong for I feel.
So I think what I'd like to do, maybe.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying. This is how I saw it.
Yeah.
22 might have to go in here. So that's a lot going on in 9 seconds. But here is where, what was the next one? Something is dreadfully wrong for I feel a deep burning pain in my side. He got shot.
Yep.
But let me tell you how he did get shot. Now, we could erase this, but what I see is while being chased, a motorcycle pulls up by the side of Gringo's pickup. Passenger rider is facing backwards to driver with a shotgun, and then he shoots into the car. We've seen this in movies before,
all the time.
Yeah, and he shoots.
I think every Mad Max movie has that.
Of course. But how the hell will we fit this into that?
Okay. And this is where you as the writer hate me as the DP.
No. It has to make sense.
We don't. He's already been shot. He got shot in 21. Now he feels it.
Right.
He got shot in this storm. 21 point. This is he got shot here, right here.
There you go. That's all I need to know. We can get rid of this.
Yes.
So yeah. Ooh, we just cut our things down.
Right. Well, it's different. We're still going to do 22. It's just going to be different now.
Right.
And so I'm thinking we just keep going with this shot. Because so he comes down like that, and he's right. He's still trying to drive. We can see his reaction. Wait a minute. Let me draw this out. Right. So he's down like this. We got a pretty good close up on him, right? So we can see the determination. I got to make it to Rosa's back door. This is one of these moments that's kind of like, how could he possibly drive? He can't see. You see them in movies all the time, where like the driver spends 15 seconds, having conversation, and we just kind of accept that he never crashes into anything, right?
What's a movie? Right,
Yeah. So if we come back to this same shot after we cut to Rosa's back door, okay? So now we're here. Something's dreadfully wrong. We just had our shot of Rosa in the back. Now we're back to here. He's still down like this. Now it's something's wrong.
Yep.
And then he can lean up and we can see the blood.
Actually, it would. Ooh, that's going to be a weird shot.
Yeah, why?
Because if he's leaning this way, and you see the blood, from which side is the blood going to be from? So he got shot.
And then it's the exit wound.
Because I always thought it would be shot from the side, but that would be very difficult to see that.
It would. So I think in 21.2, we're going to establish that there's shooters all fucking around it. Yep. And that shot couldn't have come from anywhere.
You're damn right. There we go. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I was saying
this stuff on this.
This needs to be an incredibly busy shot.
Yes.
There needs to be all hell breaking loose during this shot.
Yeah.
This is the 4th of July. This is D-Day.
I'm not going to throw this
Not
away
in
yet.
theme, in terms of explosiveness.
I'm not going to throw this away yet.
Okay, then mark it as 22 optional or alternate.
Oh. Optional or
alternate is what I'd say.
Yeah. The reason why I say that is because remember we brought back an idea that we threw out.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
I mean, we could use this again. So I'm not going to chuck that.
No,
yet.
No, just file it. So we need a new page for 22.
Okay. Okay. So that's 21. Oh, wait a minute. Did we finish 21.4?
Optional for time. Oh, so this was the mind's eye visual. So this exterior wide.
Yes. Exterior wide.
Rosa's Cantina parking lot. No, everything's wrong. This is my bad. So medium.
Okay. Medium Rosa's
Cantina back door.
Let me ask you something. I don't know if this would make sense. See, you know all about these camera movements, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you remember you showed me something in The Shining. We see this camera shot all the time where it's looking down the hall, but it seems like you're moving down the hall, but everything is almost like in vertigo.
So the dolly zoom. Dolly zoom has a very specific use. And it's usually almost always during a realization or somebody's shock reacting to a moment of horror or terror.
Okay.
So in the hallway, yeah, it's that uneasiness that we realize something is totally not right. Jaws, when the kid out in the swim area totally gets annihilated by the shark. Right. We push in on the lifeguard captain as he's watching it happen. We see it in his eyes that he's watching this and he's not comprehending.
And then it's like all the rest of the world disappeared. It's like your focus is zooming in on the horror. What if we...
Not for this shot.
Okay.
Because he's not realizing anything. He wants something.
See, I saw it as at this time he knows he's going to die. His focus is so hard on that cantina.
The only place that I would have done it would be 21.3. Or, no. Well, you have it pulled out.
Yeah.
It would have been 2020, 20.4. This is his moment of realization. He's sunk. He's fucked. When he sees the army of motorcycles one block over following him, that reaction at 20.4.
Let's do it.
That's when he knows.
Yep. Yes, and that will add to the. Okay. What can we do here?
The challenge with this, John, however, this is already a sideways tracking shot. We're already moving the camera sideways with him.
Let's leave it alone. I think we have enough.
It would become very complex to combine those.
Yeah.
It can be done, but it would be complex.
Yeah, and the timing that we don't have but 9 seconds in this.
No, like I said, it can be done, but it combines two very technical camera moves. Like I said, which can be done. It will just require a decent amount of choreography between everybody.
Got you.
And I'm not sure that we actually have a dolly unit that's big enough to hold myself and at least one AC. I might need two, just because of my rig. It's not automated. So there are some logistical factors and we can discuss it, but a dolly zoom, that's where I want to do it, because he has that realization. This is where I'm sunk.
Yes. Okay.
So if you want to, you can, in the margin, put a dolly zoom question mark, and we can explore that later.
Yes. Dolly zoom question mark.
Hi, Ratty.
All right, cool. Yes. there's something about that dolly zoom that adds to the intensity of,
Yeah.
of that. Okay, so this is just 21-4, wrapping that up is just shot of exterior.
So I would say, versus do a comma and then on this line put slow push in period.
Comma, slow push in, oops, period.
Correct. And then for the directorial note, Felina stands in doorway, look alluring.
Yeah.
Looking.
Right.
Seductive, alluring.
Right.
Looking
right.
seductive and alluring.
Yes. Here's what I'm saying right now.
This is almost like a fantasy.
Oh, it is.
This thought.
Here's something else I want to put in here. With Felina standing at the doorway, kind of have that look of I don't know like the dreamy look.
Yeah.
Like
that's why I said
she's
this is fantasy.
Maiden in like the prostitute
So
maiden.
think Sigourney Weaver when she was possessed in Ghostbusters, right? And Bill Murray, Venkman goes to visit her in her apartment. She opens the door. She's all like,
yeah.
And she's all like flowy, dreamy. So we can put a fan on Felina right there to have her hair kind of billow.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Comma. Period.
What were the words that I used? Looking dreamy and seductive.
Yeah. Just looking dreamy and seductive.
Yep.
There we go. Dreamy and seductive.
Yep.
I like it. So there's 21. 21, boy, that took some thought there. 21 was a little bit, I like it. And now we're on to 22. So guess what, my friend? This is gone too. We don't need that anymore.
Well, it's 23.
Right, no. Look, this would have been 22. But this is Gringo Fields of sharp pain and a few double odd buck shots. We don't need that anymore.
Nope, we're going to do something slightly different.
Yep, so that's gone.
I'm going to take a 3-minute. Be right back.
All right.
I wish I knew how to put this on pause or hold or something. I don't know how to do that. I'll look into it.
We'll look into it. So that's what's going on, folks. Just to kind of give you, Mitch is, of course, probably relieving himself, but basically, what we're working on here, we call it guerrilla writing, just like guerrilla filming, just kind of put the guerrilla writing on, that's our own term we made up. But what we're doing here is putting together what you call a modern day silent film / video. And so what we are looking for is kind of like, silent film meets spaghetti Western, but in the modern day cocaine cowboy, I don't know, that type of situation, and in love with Ringo's in love with a woman that, he basically will never really touch realistically, even if it was but for a fleeting moment in his life when they had a moment of, passion, because Felina is every man's woman, if you know what I'm saying. So there's no words to this at all. It's all action. It's all movement. And, there's definitely going to be some challenges in this. As you see, we're going over the camera shots, different camera angles that we're looking to paint the picture. But also by the same token, a lot of these shots, we're going to be looking at facial expressions. We're going to be looking at body language because once again, it's a silent film. So, the body language, the facial expressions really has to sell the product, and the product is the film. So Mitch is back. So Mitch is back, and now guess what? I'm going to take a small break, and I shall return because I'm excited. You understand what I'm saying? I will be back.
I'm not really as talkative, but we are sort of self-made filmmakers in terms of neither of us went to school for this. We just study and learn techniques as we need to solve problems. So we've done a lot of, I guess, what you'd call incorrect things over the years, learning our excuse me. I caught a head cold from my son like 3 weeks ago, and I'm still just barely getting over it. So excuse me when my lungs tickle every now and then. So yeah, some of our processes may not be traditional or standard, but we're able to put things together on paper in a manner that we're able to understand. And I suppose that's all that really matters, is that the communication happens in a way that both the director and the director of photography understand the vision. That's the most important thing. The next step is actual storyboarding. We will take these notes from our shot list, and we will get together with our storyboard artist, wonderfully talented young man named Yendai Larios. And we met this guy a couple of years ago, and he has been a phenomenal, top-notch script supervisor on sets, really detailed, tracks everything that I need to as a DP, and provides all those notes for post-production needs and whatnot. And then we found out that the guy not only was an art major at university, but he was specialized in sculpture, and he wanted to venture into set design. And we were like, oh, this is going to be amazing for you, dude. So yeah, I think John said we have like six more lyrics to get through.
1, 2, 4.
4. We have 4 more lyrics to get through, and then which we're probably going to do in this session right here. We're probably going to finish this out, and then we'll do a once-over on everything, make sure everything is pretty much where we want it, and then we'll get a hold of Yendai. We'll bring him in, and he'll actually bring these to life visually on a storyboard script. Or yeah, again, that was probably not right. Storyboard is not a script. So I still confuse some terms. Yeah. All right. So break's over.
Yep.
We are into 23.
23.
Or 22? Is it 20? Because we like.
Yeah, because we tore out 2, so it's 22.
It is 22. Okay. So this is something directly wrong. Right. Okay. So this we're going to be coming off the same shot as 21.4. So this is a continuation.
Yes.
So let's head the paper up for 22. But I want to keep this one handy so that can all.
Yeah. So let me, before we go on the 22, what's the next one? I'm just curious.
After this? Yeah. Though I'm trying to stay in the saddle, I'm getting weary, unable to ride. He's losing blood.
Yes. 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 And guess, yeah. Oh, yeah, that fits right in.
Who? Yeah. Clive Owen. Yeah, man. I wish we could get Clive because I freaking loved his look.
Give him a call.
Right? Yeah,
Let's
sure.
give Clive a call.
He's in my Rolodex, totally.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know what a Rolodex is, imagine a notepad and it's so many pieces of paper on it that it folded over on itself. And that's what it was. It was a small notepad where as you flip the pages, they would just kind of keep going around in a circle, hence the Rolo part, and dex for index, because it was separated into alphabetical categories. That's when you go to your contacts, that's what it was before phones. It was the Rolodex. So yeah, Clive, Clive Owen. His Dwight character from Sin City, I think, is a great like a parallel type of character. Just the way he presents himself, just constantly like on edge, and always realizing the next moment of doom or error.
Hey, I want to say something right quick because I just saw, hey, we have a fourth viewer that has just stepped in. You know what, folks? Thank you for, taking out the time to hear a bunch of guys kind of rattle on with ideas, as we call our guerrilla writing. Taking out the time to listen to us. Thank you so much. I consider that support, and it is much appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for dropping in. All right, so 22.
22.
Had that one up. Okay, so 22.1.
22.1.
Oh, times. Let's get the time.
Yes.
326.
Wait a minute, no, that's 21.
You're right. I'm up right now. You're right. 335. We're going to come with this. The 347.
Jeez.
This is 12 seconds of terror that we get to create here. 12 seconds. I think we can do a lot of. Okay, so we've got the initial, because we're coming right off of this one, right?
Uh-huh.
So if we start. Sorry, we're coming off. Where was it? Where's the low angle? Right. Okay. So 21.3. Sorry, we're coming off of 21.3. So imagine this is just simply insert, and we didn't actually say cut here.
Uh-huh.
We kept on filming.
Uh-huh.
We come back to him. So this is where you're right. He leans up. And we see the blood on his shirt.
And I would like to catch a shot where he comes up, right? And there's blood on his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting bloody here, folks. Like bloody. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
Mitch got the camera here. Oh yeah. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah.
Hold that up.
Yep. Cool. Got the camera coming in. Hey, we got a fifth viewer. All right. Hey, welcome.
So that number on the right, that 5, that's the total number of people who have watched, whether or not they're watching right now or not.
All right. That's okay.
Here, this is how many people are watching right now.
Oh, well. I was pumping myself up. Oh, well.
That's totally all right.
Well, that's all right. All right. So,
that up. That up a little. Okay, now then. We're going to have a much wider lens for this shot. So
get the belly in there.
Right. But it would be roughly like this. So come on and lean down. So you have to be able to get your head in as well. And I know there's a. There we go. That's how we do it. Right like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so come on, lean on in. And then left hand would have to be a little higher for the gun. Yeah, be like right there. And then lean back up. Yep, it would be just like that. Yep.
Yeah.
And
So I see some things in my mind.
yeah.
There will be a part where maybe the engine is smoking because maybe a bullet went through the.
Yeah.
And the car is now starting to putter. You know, which goes to that pending doom.
I feel like that should appear in the next lyric.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he and the car together are dying.
Yeah.
He and the truck together.
Yeah. This is what. Yeah. As long as we. Yeah. This is all about him in pain.
Right. But we shouldn't focus on him because that's too much.
No.
That's too much for 12 seconds. So so we start on 21.3 continued. So that's our technical note.
So this is not 22.1?
It is. 22.1
Oh, gosh.
is 21.3 continued.
Okay. That way we know. Continue. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, directorial note would be something like, what was it? So Gringo leans back up, revealing blood on, wincing in pain, revealing blood on shirt. How's that?
Yeah. So shall I continue from here or just
wherever? I feel like putting the bullet down below at least gives us some note room if we need. Perfect. Yeah. So Gringo sits up, wincing in pain, right? Revealing blood on shirt. Gringo sits up, wincing in pain, while revealing blood on shirt. We can.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Sits up. I can add that. Gringo sits up, wincing in pain while receiving, but he when he gets up, his hand is kind of on his side.
He's holding a gun, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe he drops the gun.
Okay, so as he's going down, he drops the gun.
Yeah.
So that's a note for 21.3. Right? While holding a gun. So this needs to be dropping his gun.
Yes.
You can scratch holding gun and just give yourself a whole new line. I think that would be easier to read than trying to squeeze. Yes, while dropping gun.
Yeah, because at this time he's almost spent.
So the other thing is, leading into the next shot, if we don't reveal the blood, so as he's sitting up, maybe he just goes, ah, and then the next shot, he brings his hand up like this, and we see the blood.
Yes.
Okay, so let's scratch revealing blood on shirt, or so he just sits up in pain. So scratch from while to the end. Because I just want this. Okay, so 22.2 will be interior truck. Close up, Gringo's face. Bloody hand. His bloody hand raises up into frame. Face reacting, comma, face reacting. So, and then so the reaction, that's between you and the actor. You guys can get that down.
Okay. So, in his face reacting, we were having fun with this. And I've seen this in a lot of movies, cowboy movies, whatever, where the screen almost looks like they're on acid. You know, where the screen looks kind of blurry and it's kind of moving. I don't know what you would say.
If you can think of a film or a movie that has this, we can find the shot.
It's almost like it's blurry and it's like when you're drunk and you're trying to see.
Okay, so all they're doing is fluctuating the focus a little bit. That focus knob. Yeah. All they're doing is moving the focal plane back and forth a little bit, as if your eyes are drunk and they aren't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So what you're trying to do, but I think we should save that for the next shot because that's when he's getting very.
Yeah. Good. Yes, but just remember that.
Yep. So, because this is about him realizing he got shot and he's in pain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So face reacting. Now we don't have to. So the next one I thought we would do sort of a wider shot of the truck, showing it shot up, which we'll do with decals. I'm also wondering because I think we'll have the side windows down the whole time. We won't ever have those rolled up, just for easiness of stuff. Now I wonder. I wonder how big of a broken glass decal we can get. Because, safety glass, when it goes, like the whole windshield. Oh, no, sorry. That was the first iteration of safety glass. This is laminated safety glass. This is different than like business. Yeah, so we'll look into, this is where we will definitely need bullet hole decals. That's a good one. Okay, so let's do 22.3. Now, we can thematically emulate back to 21.2 by going with that sideways,
Yep.
So we can go back to this, showing the truck shot up. So it sort of continues this visual momentum of the same, or we can come back to, this was it this one? Again, showing motorcycles. We can do both. We can come back to both of these.
Yes, because you got 12 seconds. Or no. Yeah, 12 seconds. Here's what I'm thinking too, bro. So you did that wide shot of it on the side. I did the front shot from the top of the hood, just below the. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I got you.
Where you can see the smoke coming out of the radiator or wherever it's going to be.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, that would work perfect. Okay, so 22.3, exterior truck. That's good. So this is medium.
Are we done with 21?
Yeah, but I wanted handy. I wanted handy for reference.
Okay, just medium.
Medium. So one thing, so this is just a note. This is not me discouraging these shots. Shooting through windshields outside is tricky because the windshield needs to be under shade in order for the camera to see through it, or we need to make sure that we have a polarizing filter which will go in front of the lens, and that will counteract reflections.
I'm just going to put a note here on the side. Polarizing filter
or shade canopy. We'll probably end up going with the filter because the shade canopy is going to be a beast, especially dealing with a moving car.
Or shading canopy. We'll put it in there.
Right. I want it in there. We can say no later.
I'm going to say option.
No, they're necessary. We just need one or the other.
Yeah, okay, because I got the or in there. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Exterior truck, medium of windshield, or medium of gringo through windshield. Camera. So it's sorry, don't yeah, period. So this is reverse tracking.
Right here?
Yeah, reverse tracking. Comma, camera just below hood level.
Okay, period.
Yep. Now I want something wider.
Okay, I got another one too.
What you see?
I don't know how you would do this.
I want to get back in the pack of motorcycles.
Yeah.
I want to put the camera back in there.
Yeah.
I think from this, that would be. So now we got the camera in the pack, and the motorcycles following him.
Yes. Because I'm trying to see that.
I'll pull up. It might be this sequence. Are you Jennifer Aniston or not? I can't tell with the nose. Okay, so this is from Mad Max, original one, 1979. This is not the right clip. So that's not the right one. Might be this clip. Yeah, here we go.
That's it, yes.
Like that, but everybody's moving.
Yes. Can you? I would like to see this part in its entirety. I know it's going to take a little bit of time, but.
I have to mute it for copyright reasons. So yeah, essentially this. The only difference is I'm seeing, okay, camera's back farther and down lower. Then we're in the pack.
Which is that other shot that you saw. It almost looked like they were at ground level.
Correct. Which was easier for them to do probably in a production not moving. Probably safer for the camera to be. So this, just flip it, and that's right here. So we're going to need to have a conversation with our bike riders, see what they are comfortable doing while riding. If anybody is comfortable riding one-handed very shortly so they can simulate shooting a gun.
Yes.
You know, who's comfortable doing with that? Who's not comfortable doing that? Somebody who's comfortable, perfect. We put you guys up front. The ones who are not comfortable, we'll put you in back. So that way you're just movement, you know? We work with the folks.
Yeah, yeah. You know me. I'm hearing what you're saying. The look on my face, you know what I'm doing. I'm seeing
You're
it.
thinking.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Yeah. So that's sort of what I'm seeing with getting the camera back with the pack. This. But instead of the camera pulling away, it would be pushing in. So the camera down lower, inside the motorcycles, and we're getting closer to the truck.
Yes.
Okay, so 22.4. Is the what?
No. I'm not doing anything.
Oh, I thought you were. This was like a.
No.
Okay, so this is exterior road. Gringo, tech note first is, let's see, camera tracks behind truck. While driving. Or you can just say truck down road. There you go, truck down road. Okay, so, and then just put lowish angle. Okay, directorial, yeah. Yeah, that's good. So directorial note is simply biker gang tails the truck while shooting at it, something like that. These are going to be tricky. You know why that shot was so high? Because it was somebody probably standing up the roof of a, shooting up the top of a sunroof, just like we're going to do. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to get it low. If we can't get it low, then it's going to be out of the sunroof.
Or, right?
Or what?
Because just in case we're giving ourselves a little bit of leeway, because you said a lowish or shooting out of a sunroof.
Well, that's for me to figure out later.
You want me to put it in
this? This is what we want. We'll get. It's my job to figure out how to do that later. And if I can't, then I got to come back with you with some. Hey, yeah, I have some bad news.
no bad news. No, this is not bad news.
Right. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. And then the second note, I would say, camera and biker gang close in on truck. That's the other piece of this action that we want to happen. So I want
okay.
Everybody needs to be prepared for a decent amount of practicing, rehearsing these shots, as well as understanding that it might take 8 to 12 takes, because this is a highly coordinated, how many drivers are we going to have?
Right.
So we just need to be aware that this one particular shot, could take upwards of an hour and a half just to gather. Right. Perfect. We still
got seconds left.
We do, absolutely. So now I'm thinking,
here's something else I wanted to throw in there. So, and I think this is important, is how is Gringo going to be driving now? Because number one, his car is shot up, dying out. He's injured. He's fatally, or going to be fatally, or he's injured bad.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not driving a straight line anymore.
No.
I don't even know if he's driving as fast. That doesn't matter. But I'm thinking, the car is going to
Well, if he slows down, he's dead meat.
Yeah. So we're going to keep it going. But at some point, he's not driving a straight line anymore. He's going to be swerving in and out.
I feel like, again, that's the next lyric.
Okay.
Here.
You're right. So remember, oh, damn, I wish I would have took notes. Okay. Thank you.
So the other thing that you that we decided needed to go here was the showing the truck steaming or smoking.
Yes.
That was the other thing that I had said, I think that should go here, and you said, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm thinking let's park the camera on the ground next to the road as this whole fucking circus goes flying by.
Yep.
Maybe it could be on somebody's porch. It could be like on the shoulder of the road. But I feel like if we get like...
It's a spectator's viewpoint.
Bingo. Yes. So we're going to need somebody to be an extra or two for whoever's yard, or, maybe it's, maybe somebody walking their dog, or, the mailman, somebody who would be like there. And we can think of anybody. So this is going to be, so 22.5. Exterior. And so this is where it's going to be, we can say, shoulder of road, comma. Parking lot, comma, front yard, comma. Comma, front yard. Comma, I got one more, porch. But then there's also going to be ETC, so yeah, you're going to porch, comma, etc.
That'd be badass if you can get it. If somebody said, "Hey, you can use my roof," and get
I want it low.
Yeah, low.
I want it low for this.
Okay.
So directorial note is, oh, I'm sorry. So this is pan shot, and I don't care. We can go left to right, right to left.
Right here or here?
Yeah, up here. So this will be pan shot.
In between here?
Right after, etc.
Okay. Pan shot.
Put a question mark, because I may or may not want to pan that. But I'll figure that out once I get there. So this is, for lack of better words, the entire violent circus travels down the road, and the idea is, camera, like I said, is either going to be solid while the whole thing just goes by, or there's going to be some of this. I won't know until I actually get there.
So exterior.
We already did that.
Oh.
Exterior.
Stagnant shot, possibly?
No, it's a pan shot.
Oh, pan shot. Okay, sorry.
Well, that's why I say it might be a pan shot.
Okay.
So,
because the camera.
So the pan shot put static shot question mark. That's the question mark. And then however you want to describe the whole circus goes flying by. So this would be like spectator POV. watching whole circus fly by.
I want to put spectator POV.
Yes, I think that's the best descriptive of this so far.
I'm just going to put circus of violence.
What, yeah, however you. Yeah. 22:6 optional reverse shot of the spectator.
No, I'm not going to do that.
So I feel like the spectator should be
almost like a kid, but I'm like, no, I've got to be careful with legal stuff.
We've already crossed the line. I mean, there's no legal. What do you mean?
Looking back at the spectator, it's a kid.
There's no problem with that. What's the legal? I'm sorry. What's your concern?
Like if we got one of Project Uplifts, because they're going to be there that day helping us out, but one of the kids.
They are.
Yeah, well, remember we had talked about it. They're not going to be in the field. This can be helping, like, load stuff or move stuff.
Okay. Well, no, if you want to audition for that role out of that particular group, you can.
It's just an idea. There's something about an Erie.
If you want to audition for that role from that pool, that's totally up to you.
Yeah, I don't know, but they're not really kids.
It doesn't matter. They're young.
Right.
That's the impressionable age.
But there's something about, follow me on this,
like a 6-year-old.
Or a 7-year-old. There's something very sad about that because this guy's losing his life. And there's a kid that's witnesses this circus of violence going by. It's something about a child.
No, you're right. It's the innocence being destroyed.
Yeah.
I get you. That's why I said, just spectator, and then you can pick, and it might come down to what's available.
Right. Or it could be an old man.
Bingo. Yep. Could be anybody.
Could be anybody.
And
it could be a cat.
It could be a cat.
It could be, seriously, it could be an animal.
Yep. And then in terms of humans, their reaction, I mean, just pick one. It could be like, here we go again. It could be a reaction of horror. Oh my God, what's going on? It could be anger. They might be angry at Gringo for coming back. So we can pick anything for this person.
Right.
We might do more than one of these. Maybe we show several people. I don't think we want to get into like stray bullets and like the drive-by. I just don't think that's necessary. I mean, we could, but I don't think it's necessary for the flavor of what we're going here. Yeah, it's extraneous.
Yes, it is taken away from the focus on that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it being too much. I just don't think it's particularly necessary.
Right.
And so therefore, out.
So reverse spectator, just a note.
Spectator reacting. And then who and what, we can figure all that out later.
I'm just going to put spectator, child, question mark, old man, whatever. Question, old man, question mark, etc. Okay. Just to kind of.
Excuse me. Boy, I did not sleep very well at all last night. Sorry.
It's all right.
Let me see how that plays out in my mind's eye. I think it'll work just well.
Mm-hmm.
John,
Get up and walk around.
oh, I was going to say, John just got excited. He'll be back in 6 to 10
Oh
minutes.
yeah, it's his dump truck. Baby.
Ugh. Now, share screen. No, it's not what I want. Share screen, end stream. I'm going to take these couple of seconds to literally try and figure out pop out dashboard. Oh, that's that thing again. I don't want that. I don't have access to that feature or that feature or that feature. The popularity wall. Most websites have a paywall. This one is a popularity wall. Community moderations, timestamps, participants. There we go. I was looking for that earlier. Just taking a little break here, folks. Like to get up and take a short walk around the house, kind of clear the mind,
a little bit.
Stretch the legs, clear the mind from one set of shots onto the next one. Kind of like the roll of cheese in wine tasting to cleanse the palate.
Yes.
Before you move on to the next flavor. We've got our cheerleader and production mascot, Ratty. Ratty's a long cat and is always present during productions to share her wisdom. She's not amused. You do my leg stretching. So the next, though I'm trying to stay in the saddle, I'm getting where. Okay, yeah, I think this is where we need to come back to 22-3. We come right back to him. So again, this is about the reaction on his face. We come back to him showing the pain. The pain and shock, you know?
Mm-hmm. And what's beautiful about this verse, it's very descriptive of physically where Gringo is, losing blood, you know, trying to stay on the saddle. You know, in other words, you know, he's at the wheel, getting weary.
We're gonna start worrying about him now as an audience. So yeah, this is definitely, I think we come back to, no, not this one. No. Looking right through the windshield. It's a close-up of him.
That's a new thought.
I thought we had something like that. We did. We're gonna go back even farther. We used that. $20.2. It'd be the same blocking as 20.2. It would also be the same blocking as 18.2. Essentially, it's medium. medium close up of Gringo. Through the windshield.
And we're on 23 now?
Correct. I think 6 shots for 12 seconds. That's 2 seconds a shot average. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. I got the numbers down here.
Good. You gonna need a new notepad? Very shortly, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
so
on 23.
okay. Can you keep 22 handy for reference? Just so we don't have to dig it out later. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so 23 starts 340. 347. 354.
Short.
It is. It's only 2 lines. 46 to 3, so that's 7 seconds. That's cool. I think, right, okay, so so first thing is we shoot straight, at him, showing a little bit of like,
Yes.
Harrison Ford did it perfectly.
Yes.
Harrison Ford was like perfect at that, I'm hurt, but I got to keep going. Because that was Indiana Jones. He got hurt and beat up, but he had to keep going. In fact, excuse me, Ratty.
He could even be at the wheel fading like.
I'm going to bring up now. This is Raiders of the Lost Ark truck chase. So for our viewers, I'm aiming for the end of the truck chase. This is after Indiana Jones has, let's see, he's been dragged under the truck and he fights his way back into the truck. But as he kicks his way into the cab, let's see, he kicks away. It's like the officer from the back of the truck come forward and he actually shoots Indy like in the arm or the shoulder and he wings him. So Indy's hurt. But after he's done dealing with the officer guy, there's a shot of Indy sort of dealing with the pain. Here, right there.
Yeah.
Something very similar to that. So in his face, he's got to have like fear, pain, but he's still got to have some determination, right? Because he still wants to see Felina. Okay.
You're trying to get to that back door. Okay, that
right?
was okay.
Yeah, so 23.1. So this is what? Interior truck. Medium. Well, so this is simple. This is Gringo drives truck while wincing in pain.
Let me say wincing.
Wincing. And then you like the idea of him blinking a couple of times, like trying to maintain consciousness.
Yeah, like yeah. So I could put Gringo.
But blinks eyes while fading.
Yes. Blinks eyes while fading in. No, he's conscious.
Yeah, just say fading. Because fading's a spectrum. He could be anywhere on that fading process.
Correct.
So now is where I think we should show the truck swerving a little bit.
Yes. Yes.
What's
the next one? I'm just curious.
But my love for Lena's strong. Let me hear it.
Dang.
I have ideas.
You got that look on your face.
Uh-huh.
I almost said something.
I know.
No,
that you're right.
That's right. BDM.
Okay, you ready for this? From 23.1 to 23.2. Don't write anything yet. I want you to hear this out. Now we're cutting to, so this is I'm getting weary, unable to ride. I feel like if we cut to the parking lot right now, then he can fight his way through the parking lot here.
He's out of his truck.
That's what I'm saying. And even, yeah.
Because look.
Get out of your head? Do I need to get out of your head again?
He's wobbly out of his truck.
I love the wobbly legs.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 23.2. Okay, so this is going to be a long, wide, sorry.
Well, you said two shots and.
Yeah.
Oh, long, wide shot?
Yeah, long, wide. Exterior road, long, wide. Here. Ringo drives truck, swerving. Gringo drives truck erratically, swerving back and forth.
Erratically?
ERRATICALLY? I don't know if there's an A in there or not.
It's all right. We know what it is.
Comma, swerving side to side. And then just to reiterate so that I can make sure, just for me, can you put dash losing consciousness? Or you can put it over wherever you think it'll fit best.
Oh man, my writing is, my spelling conscious.
Right? That's why I think like Grammarly is a good thing and a bad thing. No offense to Grammarly, You guys have made a lot of my writing very good. But kind of the downside is that I don't practice like remembering proper spelling and like sentence structure and whatnot. And as I always say, practice makes
Permanent.
That's right. So if you don't do it, it's not going to stick. Losing consciousness, yeah. Well, that's fine. Consciously? Consciousness. CONCIOUSNESS, right? Consciousness.
Yeah, we
Cool.
get it.
Perfect. So 3 seconds, probably 3 seconds. Okay, so what else can we maybe do? Maybe if we want to tighten that up a little bit, it's even 3 seconds. Let me run this in my head. Yeah, no, that works. That's fine. On to 24.
So let's line this.
Yep. Maybe just to give us a few lines if we need to
Down
insert
there.
something. Yeah. Just like I said, always leave room for notes in addition. 24?
24.
Yep.
Okay, so we need to get rid of.
Yeah, and you can whatever you need to
So
do.
that's
Like 22 can go
22.
22 can go in the stack.
Yep. $24.
Yeah. So 24 times here. So 354. 40, let's say 405.
11 seconds.
Okay.
This is great. No, is that 11 seconds? No, that's
Yeah, 11.
that's a long time. This
Yeah,
is good. We're gonna
it is.
need this.
It is. Okay.
But my love for Felina is strong, and I rise where I've fallen.
So
Go ahead, Mitch, because I'm seeing something. Because when he gets out that door, he he might fall to the ground.
that's exactly, get out of my head. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking.
BDM, boy, BDM.
Truck. Here's our truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
We park that camera right on the ground behind the truck, and he literally just kind of falls out, right? Then we can come back to the reverse, showing his determination as he gets back up, and then we do another 300 shot of him fighting his way through the parking lot.
Yep.
Okay. 24.1. Exterior. Rosa's parking lot. Comma, medium, low angle.
Medium, low angle.
Medium, comma, low angle. Okay. Camera.
Is this a continuation?
No, so this is first bullet, please. Yeah. So let's say camera on ground behind rear left of truck. Next bullet. Gringo falls into frame. (24:2). Unless you have.
Where are the motorcycles?
Doesn't matter.
No. And that's the mystery.
It's not that kind of movie.
Nope. Okay. Because the focus is on him now.
Right.
He's dying. 24:2.
(24:2). Reverse. So just Parrot, external Rose's parking lot. Reverse. Bullet. Close up. Gringo winces in pain and lifts himself off the ground. So in this shot, because you were asking about the motorcycles, for continuity's sake, it may be prudent to have them riding by in the background. They'll be out of focus. We just want them there in movement. So we can say biker pack riding by in background. I think it would be good for movement.
Yeah.
To show that their presence is still there.
I saw something else too, but I think I like yours better.
What you got?
Because by this time, the bikers might have followed him into the parking lot, but by this time, they're kind of like, he's dying. We ain't gonna shoot. Why? Because it leads to the next scene when he gets shot by the chick. I mean, in other words, it's almost like, nope, we're in the parking lot.
This is her jurisdiction.
This is her shit. You need to back the fuck off.
Okay, kind of like I know I've asked you a zillion times, I can just never remember. You've seen Sin City or not?
It's been a long time, brother.
Okay, so then
it's almost like the Predators at the end, you know? They back off of Danny Glover. But I kind of like to ride by because it simplifies the shot.
Right, hang on. Let me get. Okay. 2005. I'm pulling up the clip where Dwight follows Jackie Boy and Jackie's hooligans to Old Town. And there's, I think it's this scene. There's a shot where Dwight is giving some background on Old Town and the relationship between the police and the hookers that run Old Town. And the specific shot is of, let's see, the cops. Sorry, I got lost in the middle of it. Yeah, it's right here. So it shows like the police arriving in Old Town, but right as they get there, the idea is it's not their jurisdiction. So they turn their lights off and they turn around because they're like, okay, it's up to the girls. So this is the sort of vibe, right? So Jackie Boy drives in and the cops are like, okay, no, this is not our thing anymore. So if we sort of reimagine this as, instead of hookers, we have cars because it's a parking lot. And let's over here. Okay. So instead of Jackie's car, we have Gringo, who's picking himself up off the ground. And then in the back, instead of a cop car, we have your motorcycle gang.
Kind of watching him.
Right. And all this is done from that low angle because he fell out of the truck onto the ground.
Okay.
So reverse, picking himself up the ground. So you might want to put a note, biker gang in background. And then 24:3. This you may want a new piece of paper. This could be an intricate shot if you like the. Okay, let me find another notepad. Taking a break, folks. Gotta find a notepad. Don't know where exactly one could be.
And we will be back, folks. We're looking for a notepad. I'm gonna brush my beard.
Today's session is not brought to you by, but it always enjoyed by the Chill Hops channel. My shout out to like one of my favorite music channels, Chill Hop. You'll know it by the raccoon wearing headphones and a hoodie, just walking sideways for days. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for just having an endlessly chill music station. Appreciate it. That got loud out of nowhere. There we go. So immediate option one, you're gonna have shredded edges, or I can keep looking for something. My two backpacks. Might be in the car. That's all I got. Okay. Okie dokies. Ready whenever you are.
All right, let's do it.
Give me ready. sack of potatoes this cat is.
We're not doing the pan. It is under there.
So ahead, this is 24 continued.
There we go.
Copy the time over.
Polka music.
No, it's a live tuba.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm messing around.
Nah, somebody around here is in a mariachi band or something. Was it continued or was that it? Because this was, what's 11 seconds? This was the short one.
Yeah.
Short. Okay, so,
Biker gang and background.
right. Oh, so next is, so this was the 300 shot. So we can either do this again parallel, where he's like running between the cars. We have cars in the foreground and cars in the background, and he's running. All gunshots are going to be digitally added for here. We'll just we'll get a pack of bullet impacts and I think I have one already.
Actually, in this scene, the bullets have stopped.
Oh, that's right, because there's only one shot.
Yeah.
Because there's only one shot. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. So, how's this then? Reverse tracking shot. So before you go, he can. I think he should have recovered his gun. We don't need to show that he's recovered his gun, but I feel like so he's just gotten himself up. So this shot, I feel like we can show him like holding his wound, blood, like that. He's got his gun and he's just kind of like. Determination heading straight toward the camera. But he's looking like over the shoulder of the camera.
Yeah.
Let me get back to lyrics. Yeah, and so by this time we've got, though I'm weary, I can't stop to rest. And that's where he's got his hand over, and he's holding his gun, and he's trudging straight at the camera.
Yes.
Okay. So this is going to be 24.3. Medium long. So this is, I'm sorry, we should, exterior parking lot. Forgot to do that part. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining. Okay, yeah. So part of the video. So this one's simple. This is just let's see. Gringo clutching his wound, stumbles toward camera, eyes on the prize. Gringo clutching his wound with one hand. Gringo clutching his wound with one hand. Comma, and gun with the other. Comma, he struggles to walk toward camera. He struggles to walk
Towards camera.
Towards the camera, right? Comma, eyes on the prize. His eyes on the prize, to be specific.
Okay.
And I think that takes care of 24.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna.
Order. 23, 24. I'm gonna put it down here. We're at the 25.
Yeah. I wonder if those folks were at some sort of party because they showed up with like people. You know?
Oh, I wonder.
Yeah. There's a couple of houses down there where the doors, the front door is actually in the alley.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird setup.
Oh, here's a funny thing for a little comic review. As this is a joke.
Okay.
He's staggering over there, and he's staggering towards the camera, and there's a mariachi band playing.
I see the white boat of smoke coming there.
No, never mind. That would be some Quentin Tarantino.
That would be funny as heck. It would be a total different angle. Just all of a sudden.
Quentin Tarantino would do something.
Right,
like
here's some vinegar on your Cheerios.
Yeah.
Okay, so 25 starts 4:06.
Oh boy.
To 4:15. We'll go 4:14. It's like 4:14 and a half, but we'll say 4:14. Okay.
So that would be right here.
Yes. So 14 seconds. Damn. Okay.
Okay, so let me show you something. Let me show you something in the 14 seconds.
Who shoots?
Oh, that's.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's not revealed yet.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So look.
I'm just getting up a timer stopwatch here. Okay. Yep.
You see the barrel of the gun smoking. There he is.
Yep.
Falling, because you had said for him to fall back in slow motion.
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay. Well, you had said it because we were jumping around, but
right.
That's
well,
I just want to bring it back.
I'm seeing it different now.
Good. Because it's
right.
Yeah, it's too much. I want this to be nasty.
Yeah. So
even though I got these numbers, though.
We're not doing split screen.
Nope, we're not doing that.
Okay.
It's just ideas.
Chest, what's next? Is this the last lyric? No. That's the last lyric. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is.
Hey, thank you for coming in. We are working on writing a film.
We're just finishing out like the last. We're writing this to a musical song, "Girl from El Paso" by Marty Robbins, old country western song. So we got 3 more lyrics, and then we'll be done with the shooting script, and we can go to our storyboard artist. So if you want to watch us here finish out these last 3 lyrics. So, right, ignoring the side. So yeah, close up a barrel. It's exactly what I was doing because it says, "I see the white puff of smoke from the rifle." So what here's my proposal. This, let's frame this in much closer. And that way it's just his face going.
Yes.
For you guys, my terrible acting of getting hit by a bullet. Yeah, so that's why we hire actors, because they're better than me.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we want to tighten that one. Okay, so starting getting ahead of myself.
No, you got you.
So 25.
25-1.
25-1. This is in the parking lot still, right? He never even makes it inside.
Nope.
Okay, so 21. So this is exterior parking lot. Exterior Rosa's parking lot. This one again. Okay, so it's 3 seconds. So this will be a 3-second shot. Yeah. Okay. So this is close up of gun barrel muzzle,
Yes.
a rifle's muzzle.
Close up of shotgun.
Oh, it's a shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, he's done immediately. Have you thought about that? If you're going for more of the realistic vibe here, that shot he's done.
Right.
That blows his torso apart, and he's done. We don't get the next couple of scenes. I mean, Felina might come out and caress him, but he's open. He's inside out at that point. Anything. Well,
AR-15.
We can go modern. I think with this old time feel,
Or it could be a pistol.
It absolutely could. It could be any gun. If you're going with a rifle, I feel like, and you want that old time feel, some kind of a hunting rifle. Like a 308, 30-06.
30-06s. Ooh.
Right. I think a 30-30 you can get away with it. A 22 is just going to be too small. It might look the part not for a close up. So we need something with a little bit of girth. But again, it can be anything. If it's an AR-15, that's totally fine. It might come down to whatever we can get our hands on. But I feel like, but that's right. But she's cartel. She's gonna have AR-15s and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. If we can get an AR-15, that would be sick. I want, you and I are both everybody's gonna want a good arms master for this set. We need somebody dedicated to that shit. I want somebody who's trustworthy around firearms to be managing the firearms on set. Even though we have an incredibly small amount of shots that actually include, the guns being fired, and we'll figure out all the safety for that. That's a couple of steps down the road in the process. But yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so close up. We'll just say for now, gun.
Yes.
Close up of gun muzzle.
Here's the muzzle. That's the very front of it, right?
Correct. Yep.
Gun smoking muzzle.
We're gonna get the actual, because he says the white puff of smoke. I feel like we're actually gonna see it go.
Okay. Oh yeah. Right. Come on.
Now here's another thing. This just hit my head. Okay. For your consideration, alternative. We do this like an old kung fu shot. So it's a long shot. It's wide. We see the puff of smoke, and it's a crash zoom into. But you don't want to reveal her yet.
No.
Well, we can do a jump cut. It can be so wide that we can't see who's holding the gun. We just see the puff of smoke go. That's when we jump cut in here to the muzzle. And I just and don't write anything down yet.
No, muzzle, right? Gun muzzle.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I get that in there so I don't lose mine.
Yeah. No, it's not necessary.
Bullet.
No, it's just an eye photo. Let's add 25.01 optional
Went down here.
No. It would happen before.
Oh, back here.
Correct. 0.01 is before 1. 0.1. So put optional or OPT period. So this is going to be long shot where we see puff of smoke.
She loves daddy, huh?
Always says using daddy's girl. So, okay. So we can, yes, absolutely. 25-2 was the reaction. So this was, yep.
This is gone.
Yes. But not forgotten.
25-2.
So this is going to be.
Gringo grabs his chest with a look of surprise and horror as he falls in. We don't want slow motion. He falls to the ground.
I don't think we even need to see. Like I said, I think if we keep it
Yes.
really tight, really close.
Yes.
That look on the face.
Yes, that's more.
That's okay. So this is extreme close up. So E.CU, extreme close up. ECU.
ECU?
Yeah. Extreme close up. Gringo's face.
Period?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gringo's face.
We can establish, because this whole thing is, exterior. Oh, we did Rose. I keep forgetting to add that part. Well, this is a draft. We'll fix that in the next iteration of this. Gringo's face reacting to being shot. That's it. How do I get to the O's? This. How about chat? That's what I wanted to do. Do that, and then. But oh well, that's dumb. That's not how I wanted to do that. Well, it's not what I expected. Not necessarily dumb. YouTube overlords. Or was I going? Okay, right there. So this is the reveal now. Right after his reaction.
Yep. Behind shotgun or gun, face of cartel boss Beto. I gotta think of this thing. I see you. BDS, boy, BDS.
Do you want to draw out her reveal a little bit for your consideration? So we got this.
I like what you just said. Draw out her reveal. Mm-hmm. Go ahead with that idea.
Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, instead of no, we still got this. We're gonna insert. So right before, okay, so we got the gun muzzle go boom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna have somewhat of a.
Now I got another idea, but go ahead.
From about here. So the shot starts, so we had the muzzle kaboom, right? So then the shot starts of him hitting the ground here, right? So he drops into frame. And that's, and this is where he can be doing the clutch, right? So we see that he's clutching. We got your clutch. We've got this stain. We've got like the new one. It can absolutely be oozing blood as he hits the ground, right? As soon as he hits the ground, then we hit the close-up of his face. So we have bang, he hits the ground. As soon as his knees, but we're not showing the knees, right? We're like from here, right? As he falls into place with the pads and everything to make it easy for him to hit the ground. As soon as his knees hit the ground, then we're doing the close-up of the face, or whatever you want.
It'll be more like
Yeah, however you want.
Okay, so that's 25.11.
So this it'd be 0.02. Or you can do 25.15. You can do that too.
25.1.5.
Yeah, because it has to happen in between here. Yeah, so it would be 1.5. 25.15.
25.1.5.
Correct.
Okay.
Or 1.5. Either way, that's totally valid. So this is going to be low angle, medium.
Low angle, medium. Ugh. Low angle, medium.
And this is where Gringo drops into frame. You're gonna have to squeeze a lot into here. Maybe we should have gone down a couple of lines and used an arrow. Okay. Drops into frame, holding wound.
Which wound?
His new one, the chest wound.
And no worry.
And then we move straight into this. All right, so that's done. Then okay, 25.3. Here's where I'm going with this. Maybe I should tell you. So 25.3. I'm thinking we cut back to the gun, right? And so John, we're here, and we can do this one of two ways. We can have it framed so it's like this, and we change the focus from here to here, or it's more of this sort of a thing.
That's some BDS. That's some BDS walk.
Let me run some different permutations of this in my brain real quick.
Yes.
Okay, so now it's also very important that we have to now link this shooter, this person that we've never seen, to that same person before that was interrogating people in the bar. We have to make sure that the audience knows. I think that we need to use the same gun that she had inside when she was threatening people, interrogating them.
Okay.
And she has to be wearing those gloves.
Yes.
Because I said, we're going to Dr. Claw this thing with her.
Yep.
And he is recognizable simply by his arm. So the arm, that's her. We need to make sure that arm and that with those gloves is recognizable by the audience as the same person.
Yep.
So based on that, I believe it needs to be just a simple rack focus. Okay? So it's going to be an up angle, basically a POV shot, right? So I see the POW. So this one, the first one, that one is not. That one's going to be, relatively eye level or something. This one, since now he's on the ground, now he's going to be looking up. So we're going to go, like that. And so we're going to cut back to the gun. We're going to start lifting up. As we're lifting up, we cut back again to him as his eyes are going up. And then once his eyes stop, we can turn around and show Beryl.
Ooh, that's a different way of looking at it too.
So,
ooh, that's powerful.
Gun bang. He drops. We get a close up. Pow. We come back to the gun. He looks up like that, and we change her.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Folks, I might have to use the restroom.
In which case we will take a break. And I still haven't figured out how to put on the, we've taken a break sign, so it might just be boring here for a couple of minutes.
Oh.
Okay, so 25.3, this was going to be low angle, close up of gun muzzle. The other thing for the reveal is we can do it sideways. Camera over here starts on the gun and travels up her arm to her face. But I think the rack focus would be more kind of dramatic visually. Because then we're right in her face when we do it. I'm sorry, I like the rack better. Okay, so close up of gun muzzle. First bullet, camera begins to tilt upward. $25.4. Actually, because we're going to kind of leapfrog here for a second. The next shot is this shot continued. But he's looking up this time. So he's had his reaction and he's looking up. So if you want to put 25.3 and then maybe draw an arrow, or if you want to put 252 cont. What's your question?
Okay, so I was looking at the numbers so we don't get confused. You said.
So I don't know if we want to do 25.2 continued, or if we want to do 25.4 and note it as 25.2 continued.
Yes.
Okay. I think that's what we've done.
Yes, we've done it before.
Yeah.
So this is 25.4.
This is 25.4, correct?
25.4. And I put 25.2 continued.
Correct. So close up, Gringo's eyes tracking upward. Okay, 25.5.
I'm gonna leave that and move on to the.
We got plenty of paper.
We'll use this as a reference. 25.5. Well, listen.
Do you want to head this?
Yeah, 25 continue.
Right, 406 to 414.
25 continue.
406 to 414.
406 to 414.
Correct. This would be 25.5.
Okay, 25.5.
So this is 25.3 continued. Camera completes tilt and rack focuses.
Okay.
So camera completes tilt, period. Rack focus. Yeah, so this is continued. Rack focus, RECK. From gun to reveal Veto's face. Okay, important note. We must show the glove. So linger on glove during rack.
Linger on glove.
During rack. Directorial note, however you want Vero's face to look when we finally...
Her face, the camera angle needs to be looking down. Like,
No, the camera angle needs to be looking up. She can.
I mean, yeah, that you know what I'm saying,
okay,
right?
No, I'm clarifying.
Right. I'm sorry, but I mix it up. I said the camera angle needs to be looking up and she's looking down.
This is correct. Yes.
And
low angle right there.
I'm picturing it in my mind in the spaghetti western. When they're looking down, you don't really see the shoulders or anything. You just see, I don't know how you do that. It's almost from here downwards.
Yeah, no, it's just a close up.
Yeah.
You just get the shoulders and the face.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get the shoulders and the face looking down. Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So whatever note that you want to put here, if you even want to put it, so this is just, so the directorial note is, Vero glares at Gringo.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's up to you and her how to pull off that glare.
I'm gonna put mad dog.
Right? Whether she's feeling a sense of satisfaction now that whether it's over, maybe she's still mad, so she's still seething, right? Maybe this whole thing is just a game to her. However, you two decide,
I forgot to put looking down.
We know.
Mad dog.
There you go.
That's a different term, but she's
right.
Now, there's two ways that we can do this when she's looking down, right? And I will work on it, but I'm going to run it by you.
Yeah.
Being a woman, I know that when women are super angry, tears come out of their eyes.
Oh, I mean, it's just people.
Yeah. But she shot him, but there's like a tear that, nah, I don't want a tear. I want nothing.
Well, it's
what do you think of that?
No, that can work if we're able to show that she's like remembering her brother.
Yeah.
Or, we have to make sure that we know.
We'll play with it when we get there.
Yeah. Like I said, her emotions can be one of a dozen, but that's a character development thing that you can, because all we need to know here is that she's glaring down at him with whatever she's feeling.
Yep.
So, and then that was the end of 25.
Yep.
Okay, no, this is perfect. I think so. Hear me out. So now we've just had the reveal of Vero. We come straight back to this, but now we're pulling out. And we pull out a little bit as she falls into frame, falls on her knees into frame right next to him.
How many seconds is that?
Oh, you're right. Okay, so 26. To 424. Another 9-seconder.
Okay, this is 26.
Mm-hmm.
And how many seconds? That's 9.
That's 9.
That's a lot of time. So I saw something in my mind. I've seen this camera angle before, but it's like it doesn't really show where she's coming out of.
Yeah. So drop down to your knees because he's on his knees.
Right.
Remember? So yeah. So right in his eyes.
She runs past him and you catch it, and she's getting ready to kneel down to him. I don't know.
Look. So look straight ahead. Imagine we are at this shot, right? So, but we're a little wider now. So from out of nowhere. So from here, we zoom out or dolly backward, whatever it takes to to widen the shot. And like immediately as we start moving out, she falls into frame like on her knees, right? So she hits the ground, and we can show him in a daze sort of over to her. Then we turn to the POV. Wait, no, from out of because she. I'm sorry. So she kisses it. Yeah. So she falls. So she would come in like right here. So stay right there. So she would fall right in here, bang like this, and then she would plant one on him and do the kissing my cheek as she kneels from my side. And this is where he can also, just be sort of like, because he's losing blood.
Yeah.
I think sticking with this angle, it's just the continuity, like we're telling.
See it.
Okay.
Wow. Ooh. Because he's still on his knees. He's helpless, dude.
Right. And so she's gonna fall into frame, kiss him, and he's just gonna be like, huh, what? Kissing my cheek as she kneels by my side.
He needs to be flexible in this.
Yeah. Okay, so
he needs to be flexible because I want him to go back because he's dead.
Right.
So
okay.
if you're dead, you're not going to be on your knees.
Okay. So yeah. So again, I'm not flexible either. But so she lands next to him like that, and I feel like as he's going over backward, he should be like either reaching for or have his hand on her cheek, so that as he falls backward, it like falls away from her cheek. Right? And maybe you can leave a streak of blood on her cheek. John just gave me an off-camera pantomime of his approval.
Yes. Yes. That's it.
Okay. So, 26-1. This is
exterior.
Right. Yeah, exterior parking lot. Exterior Rosa parking lot. Good about it. So it was 25.2 continued. So this is 25.4 continued. Bullet. Camera pulls back. Comma, close up to medium. Directorial note. This is where Felina crashes into frame.
Crashes?
I just, because she's,
crashes. You will go crashes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because out of nowhere, she literally needs to just be like, right?
She's coming out of nowhere.
Yep. She was running headlong, right? She's sliding into home right now. And then, she crashes and she grabs and she starts, just kissing him in heated passion because she knows she's going to lose him right now.
She's feeling guilty too.
I hadn't thought of that, but awesome. So yeah. Crashes into frame, comma, holding Gringo, kissing him on the cheek. Why is it when I'm gaming, you won't come and sit on my lap, but when I'm trying to do work with John, you won't leave me alone, Ratty?
Because because I'm taking your attention.
Oh yeah,
Probably
she's jealous. You jealous of John? Okay. Now, okay. How did I have that?
Holding Ringo, kissing him on the cheek.
Okay. So here's where I believe we should do a little back and forth in terms of nonverbal communication with them. Not that they're actually trying to talk. He's not really in a position to communicate. He's just reacting now to what's going on. So I think if we do a reverse, hear me out, do a reverse, we would get her like right on the leaning back. And I don't know if you want her to like say something, be like, talk to me, or, she can mouth whatever, or maybe she's just looking at him in sorrow. And that's when he can do the reach. Then we cut back to her that's when he'll do the reach and fall. He'll start the fall. That's when we'll reverse back to her showing his hand, coming off of her cheek. You seeing that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 26-2. Is reverse.
We already know what's
exactly. Reverse of 26-1. Yep. 26. Okay. Period, comma, dash, whatever you want to do. So this is just a directorial note then. However you want Rosa to be looking, or Felina, sorry. However you want Felina to be looking at Gringo in this moment. So that's it. I guess the action note is Felina reacts to Gringo being shot up. And you guys can develop that in rehearsals and stuff. Look at great sorrow. Perfect. Make sure we know that's Felina.
Yeah.
Put that in parentheses. One more. Perfect. Okay. Great sorrow. Now we're back to 26-1. So 26-3 is 26. All right. So we're going to need to reheader 26 up here.
Is 26 continue?
Correct. Yeah. Full page.
You don't need this anymore, do you?
No, that can go on the stack.
Sure, that is run my order. 24-2, 24-25, yep. Dang, look at the dude. That's literally almost a whole notepad.
Uh-huh.
Damn. Yeah, we put in some work.
Correct. And so, kind of times over again, 424. Bingo. So 26.3 is 26.1 continued. The only tech note is camera continues to pull back. Wait a minute. Wait. Hang on. I'm getting confused. Okay. His hand needs to reach.
Yep. Yes.
Otherwise, we're going to be going back and forth too much. His hand needs to reach up for her.
With a look of great sorrow, that's Felina.
Yep.
So that this should be another one here.
Another dot, correct, or bullet point. Gringo's hand reaches up.
Bloody hand.
There you go. Yep.
To Felina's face or cheek.
Touch, caress, hold, whatever you want.
There we go. Oh, and he caresses her cheek.
However you want to do it, whether it's a whole hand or whether he just gets, these two fingers barely able. That's why I just said maybe touch. To touch his cheek.
Yes, there we go.
And then again, you guys can figure out exactly how you want how to do that. So now we're at 26.3. This is the reverse. Camera continues to pull out. Camera. Let me just see this. Camera continue to pull out. Comes to stop. So basically what's happening, so this is Gringo begins to reel backward as he dies. That's literally what happens. So that's the directorial note.
What is it now?
Gringo begins to fall backward.
Begins to fall. Yeah.
As he dies. And for the comfort of the actor, we can even do things like he can sit on his Indian style like that. And we're framing, he can just fall backward. He doesn't have to actually contort himself.
No.
We frame it right.
Because we just show him
right.
falling back. We're not, yeah.
Okay, so then we
Okay, so this is the end.
Yeah. What's your final image?
Cradled by two loving arms that we don't have to show the arms. We're at the last scene, right? We're at the last shot. I mean, the last verse, correct? Are we there yet? Yeah, because you said Gringo begins to fall backwards as he dies.
Did I move too far forward here? Because I'm still in this lyric in terms of writing. What the hell? It's okay, we can renumber things.
Okay, no, that's right. 421. That's where that's at. So we're still here.
Right. I think we've written ahead of our lyric.
I'm gonna tell you.
Tell me.
See, this could be Gringo begins to fall backwards as he's dying. Not dies.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
As he's dying.
Subtle difference, but it means
because in the end, it's going to be her face, but it's going to be like almost like the eyelid is closing.
This note makes it seem as he dies right here, but he's not dying right here.
No.
Okay, yeah. So scratch that as he is dying. You're right. So how about this then? Because this, let me get a time on this. Okay, so it's the word kiss is what I'm aiming for. $429. Okay. So let me make a note because we're on to. Oh, sorry. Make a head up 27. So that would be 425. Sorry, yeah, 425 to N, and we'll tell you who it is. Right to N. None. Okay, so literally 440. Oh, fuck you.
We're not worried about your big funky. Okay, I almost said something.
Okay. So, what did I say? Yeah. Okay. So, and so in parentheses, put 440.
That's a long time.
That's because it really slows down, and we just it's the guitar just ringing for a while. Okay. Now we need to say to make a note. Target word kiss at 429. Target word colon kiss. Colon kiss, and then do the ampersand, the at sign.
That.
Yep. At 429. So here's why that's our target. So we are at, like, I don't know whichever hand he's using, right? And he's just started to fall backward, right? As he's falling, his hand is slipping out of hers. One little kiss and Kalina goodbye.
Yeah. And it fades to black.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
So he's slipping out of her grasp. Two loving arms, right? That are holding his hand as it's
Yep.
coming down.
And he's coming down, but then it's like a.
Yep. She gets one little kiss on the ends of his fingers right as he falls away.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of butter.
Okay.
I can see women crying on that one.
So this is 26 2 continued. So 27.1.
26.2 continued.
Correct. And if just for my sake, put medium close up, low angle, medium close up. But in reality, it'll be the same. Never, I'm talking to myself here. That was the correct note. Okay, so the action was that she's caressing his hand, right? Which means that she may need to somewhere back here actually reach up. We do, when we test shoot the sequence, or when we kind of when we'll either test shoot the sequence or I want to shoot during rehearsal. We'll figure out if it's necessary to actually show. Probably when he reaches up, that's when she'd go to grasp him. I think that's the natural reaction of anybody.
Mm-hmm. Do we?
Yes, let's find that.
In the present, it's right here. So Ringo's bloody hand reaches up to touch Felina's cheek.
Comma, she embraces his hand with hers. Both of hers. Has to be both. Even underline. What up? Hey, we're almost done. We got like maybe 15 or 20 minutes. This is exciting. Okay, so this is, continue the medium close-up. And so this is the Cradled by Two Loving Arms, I'll Die For. So this is simply his hand traveling down her cheek, leaving that streak of blood on her cheek, slipping out of her grasp as he dies and his lifeless body hits the ground.
Where does she kiss his hand?
As it's slipping out of hers, right? Because remember, he reached up, he's got his hand on her cheek. She came up like this to embrace his hands, and as it slips out, right at the last second.
There we go.
Right. So, bullet point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Caressing Gringo's hands, or Gringo's hand, as it slips away. Felina manages one last kiss on his fingertips. Before his lifeless hand falls away. So your choice is the final thing we see, Felina?
Yes.
Okay, yep. Then second dot is going to be Felina's reaction to his death. Because she's, I don't know, crying, screaming, no, whatever, you know. And then final bullet, fade to black. That'd be a good song by Metallica. They should write it.
Fade to black?
That would be a great song if Metallica made a song called that. Don't you think?
Did they make one?
Yes, they did.
Oh.
Metallica, if you're listening, you should write a song called Fade to Black. It'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
We'll put that right at the end of this Marty.
Instead of actually fading to black, we'll just play Fade to
Fade
Black.
to black.
The audience will figure it out. It'll be like the end of Monty Python's Quest for the Holy Grail, where it just plays music for like 5 minutes. Yeah, that's it. Whew. Brother, first draft of the shooting script is done. Wow, we're excited.
All right. So.
Not needed reference.
Not needed. 6. Yep.
Folks, you just witnessed some kind of magic. It ain't Hollywood magic because I don't have that kind of money. But something. Thanks for
Put it this way. You see all of this? Yeah, that thick. I don't know if you can see all of that. That's straight writing a film, and that's literally wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. For those that tuned in, appreciate having you by. Later.